Hi, I'm Hillary Stone, and I want to talk to you today about the NAR settlement and what it means for us realtors. So if you have no idea what I'm even talking about, then you have some serious catching up to do, so go and do that now. So, standard disclaimer, I'm not a lawyer, attorney, tax professional, and this is a proposed settlement, and it's not approved by the court yet. Approval may take several months, but we can expect any business practice changes to go into effect July of 2024, so this year. The major change that's proposed here involves how offers of compensation are communicated. So the settlement proposes compensation offers are going to be moved off the MLS. So NAR has agreed to put in place a new rule prohibiting offers of compensation on the MLS proposed. So while this may no longer be listed directly on the MLS, this does not mean buyer's agents won't be paid. So listen, please. As a buyer's agent, you will now have to adjust your business practices to ensure that you do get paid. So in recent years, I have become a huge supporter of having buyer consultations before you take anyone out to even see a house. So compensation will now be a very important talking point in this consultation. I'm sure you're asking, how can I know if I'm going to get paid? So instead of seeing it stated on the MLS like it is now, super easy, now you're going to have to pick up the phone and say, hello, my name is Hillary Stone and I'm a realtor. I have a buyer interested in your listing. Are you offering a buyer's agent compensation? If so, how much are you offering? The answer might be straightforward, or the answer may vary, and that's okay. We are going to adapt. We are going to learn. It will be okay. So, also, the settlement proposes it will require MLS participants working with the buyers to enter into written representation agreements with their buyers. So, this honestly you should have already been doing as a real estate professional, and another reason to do a buyer's consultation. So it's easy to get it done right then. So if you want to read all 108 pages of the proposed settlement, it is available online. You could probably just Google it. The proposed settlement was announced on Friday, March 15th, 2024, so no one has all the answers yet. So please stay patient and calm, but here are a few things you can do when you're waiting for new information. So educate yourself about the changes from reputable sources. So some I recommend are NAR, National Association of Realtors, Michigan Realtors, if you're in Michigan, your broker, your local board. I love Anthony Lamacchia from Crescent Real Estate. And NAR has a whole webpage dedicated to this issue, one specifically for realtors that you need to log into, and one for consumers as well, which would be good to direct people to for the truth. So if you see articles with scary headlines, actually read them, because I've read some that are just full of misinformation, and it's absolutely horrible out there. You also need to develop a mental script for discussing these topics with clients, focusing on honesty and transparency. Just as you should have a how's the market response, have a clear factual response ready for questions about the settlement. I don't know is an acceptable answer because we don't have all the answers yet, but we will find out. Another thing you can do, understand different ways buyers agents can ensure their compensation. If you're insured, consult your broker or me. We might need to get creative. Read emails from your broker, your MLS, your board, NAR, and your Michigan Realtors if you're in Michigan. We really need to read those right now. Education, education, education. Did you know NAR is offering the Accredited Buyers Representative Designation course at no cost through 2024, which I'm sure is just a crazy coincidence, right? You can do that self-paced online and instructor-led online versions. Another thing you can do is begin making buyer consultations part of your business practices. What are you going to say? There's courses you can learn about this. And then know the buyer agency form, like you know your purchase agreement, or you should know your purchase agreement. And write down your business practices. Yes, for real, with a pen and paper, or type them out. How are you going to be conducting business? Remember, this is not approved by the court yet, and approval may take several months, but we can expect business practice changes likely to go into effect July 2024. So there may not be new information for a month or more, so stay patient and you have time to get yourself educated. I know change can be challenging and it feels like we've pivoted so much lately that we don't even know what direction we're facing. But let's take a deep breath, approach this information with calmness, and ensure we are fully understanding the changes before we're reacting to anything. So, I obviously have so much more to say on this issue, and I will continue to update you with new information as it's released. As always, feel free to reach out to me with questions, but please leave comments or send me messages with your questions or concerns so I can help to make more helpful content around this subject. So we got this, guys. It'll be okay.